Have you been disappointed by men? So many women have. I was disappointed by men for years. I was heartbroken. I was stood up. I almost married the wrong man several times over, and now I have an incredible life partner who pleases and honors me, and men turn heads and honor and support the goddess in me. And I wish I had known what I'm about to share with you. So sister, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share this video with your sisters if you too are ready to spread love massively. The key to breaking free and ending all karmic contracts with men who disappoint is to annihilate this unhealthy relationship with two kinds of men. Yes, two kinds of men. The first kind is the old paradigm man. The men that controlled you, the men that were in the corporate world, that were following the cookie cutter templates, that ended up in divorce. You know, we have been living in a world where 50% of marriages end up in divorce, and those that survive suck. And there are a few lucky ones out there that have it all, but ultimately we have not been freed from the chains in relationships, in business, in life, in money. There's been so much sexual slavery literally on this planet. So we are clearing that when we let go of this kind of man. The man that the type that on the outside, he looks hot, he has money, he's got class, he's got style, but he is not really there. He's not in his body. He's not really awake. He doesn't have communication tools and skills. He's not connecting from his heart. He's living from the matrix, and he's lost and enslaved in that world of playing to be good enough, playing to be someone, playing to have a big house, big car, big cock. But his ego is either so big or so small that he is just living on slavery of being enough, but deep down he doesn't feel enough. So ladies, if you are attracting this man, the man that has it all or wants to have it all, or he's playing too small because he feels not good enough to have it all, and he's trapped in the matrix, then all you have to do to let go of that kind of guy is to feel enough. All right, switching hands. On the other hand, why do we attract this second type of guy? The guy who is a free spirit that lets us be free. He is maybe a hippie, or he is someone that understands our spirit. He is someone who just supports who we are in our freedom. But guess what? He's probably broke. He probably doesn't have the skills to really sustain and support who you are. Maybe he's a little bit younger or a lot younger in his ages on earth, his years on earth, or maybe even he's a younger spirit. He doesn't have the true wisdom that you have. This is the new paradigm man. We see him at Burning Man. We see him at the spiritual, libraries and metaphysical stores. We like to, play in the shamanic worlds as high-heeled priestesses, and we find these kind of immature men who are trying to show up and be the new paradigm guy, but they're not grounded. They're not in their power. They're loving, but they really don't allow you to ground. They give you freedom, but they don't really have anything in the long term. They're not husband material or even life partner material, because they're just ADHD. They're sleeping with different women. They are like this blessing to our souls, but then it doesn't go anywhere. You know what I'm talking about. So why do we attract these new paradigm guys that don't go anywhere? Well, it's the same reason that we attract the other type of guy, the type of guy that oppressed you. Then we go into freedom when we have these free spirit guys, but they don't actually have freedom with them. So we're living in a duality of something that's not working. So if you've been disappointed by men, stop trying to please the men that oppress you, and stop trying to find men that really don't. Try not to make them the man that you want them to be. These young, immature souls, trying to give them that maturity that these other guys had financially. It's all about finding the hybrid, the third option, the new paradigm man that is actually grounded, spiritual, awake, youthful, energetic, healthy, whatever age he is. He eats clean, he's alive, he's raw, he's real, he's vulnerable in his emotions, but he also is grounded, and he makes money, and he can invite you to his castle. And he can also invite you into his spiritual castle. This is the third option. This is the 5D relationship brought into 3D. So we don't just want the 3D guy that's wealthy and has his grounded shit together. We don't just want the 5D guy that's spiritual and woo, but he can't ground because he's like a magical little pixie fairy guy. We divine Christ, awakened, grounded into this reality. And to get that, ladies, we got to know, embody, and feel good enough, goddess enough. And here's the thing, so many women do it from a masculine way. They wait till they have the money, then they manifest the rich guys that aren't conscious. We also want to be conscious. We want to be awake. We want to be spiritually awake, woke. We want to be woke healer mamas. And then you're going to attract the new paradigm 5D guys. But where the sweet spot is where you've married and harmonized both aspects. Being good enough on the earth, making your money, making your success, finding your friends that align with you, 3D happiness, as well as spiritual wealth and abundance. Creating from the cosmos, creating from your womb, galactic womb space, creating from your feminine. That shit is scary, but it's real and it's powerful. So if you're ready to create a divine partnership, a lasting marriage or life partnership, a healthy, satisfying, soul satisfying, and also a 3D grounded relationship where you grow your business, you grow your lifestyle, you really grow as a human being, it serves you to call in both aspects of your divine partner, the old paradigm and the new paradigm married. You can have it all, but it does take work. And so many women have hidden love blocks, wounds, old past heartaches, old belief systems that hold them back, that cause them to feel deep down not good enough, deep down that they won't offer enough value to their soulmate, to their twin flame. Deep down, a lot of women believe that what they're asking for is too much, so they keep on reflecting and mirroring partners that are below them, that can't speak their language, that aren't as emotionally intelligent, energetically wise, empathic, telepathic, clairvoyant, intuitively gifted, and they settle. Or they find spiritually aligned, powerful men that can't satisfy them on an everyday basis. And it all comes down to loving ourselves. And those blocks of self-love can be really tricky and really deeply hidden. So that's why showing up to do the healing work, the clearing work, and having support in your life to really look at those blind spots. Why do you find men that disappoint you? You can go on and on hiding and lying and blaming it on the men, telling yourself that it's their fault, or the men around you aren't ready, they're not mature. It has nothing to do with them. Divine love is an inside job, and you manifest it on the outside when you're showing up on the inside. But so many women have these wounds. There's a good reason. We were persecuted. We were shut down. Our third eyes were shut down. Our DNA was even modified from a 12-stranded DNA to a 2-stranded DNA. So our divine gifts have really been suffering, but we are awakening. This is post-2012 shift, ladies. We have the ability to create from our higher consciousness. But most women are terrified. They're terrified to identify and bust their twin flame love blocks. So that's why I've created a course called Identify and Bust Your Twin Flame Love Blocks. And it's a 6-week course to clearing out your hidden blind spots where you have said no to love for perhaps lifetimes, where you have been creating patterns that don't serve you and your divine partnership, your divine union, your twin flame who wants to come in. I know you want to win, and I know it's your time. It's your time to let go of the dead weight so you can serve more women, so you can serve your soul purpose, so you can heal not only yourself, but this planet that is so ready for healing. This is the time to be woke, but we can't be woke if we're carrying heavy dead weight. So if you're single and you're attracting disappointing men who deplete you, who drain you, perhaps even drain your bank account, then there is work to do, because you're reflecting old consciousness that needs to die. That decayed part of your shadow is showing up saying, this isn't working. And if you feel called to have not just a karmic soulmate, but an ultimate powerful divine union, what I call the twin flame union, there is always a way, but there is usually work to be done. So I'm gonna put a link to my course, Identify and Bust Your Twin Flame Love Blocks. Normally this course is offered at $2,222. But for you YouTubers, I want to offer this course along with an amazing bonus a 2.5-day retreat called Twin Flames Live that we run once a year right around Valentine's Day, and you will be bonus that retreat. Hopefully by then you'll have manifested your divine partner. But I want you to have this Twin Flames Live retreat included with your Identify and Bust, your Twin Flame Love Blocks course. I'm also going to gift you another 6-week course. Oh my gosh, this one's amazing. It's called Let Go, Let Love. Those old attachments to past relationships, to past paradigms, to past parents even. We sometimes marry our father or our mother or our great ancestor that experienced something really dark. We can hold their karma. This is like a reboot to your heart and soul. So if you are ready, if you are done being disappointed by men, if you are done being a victim, if you're done perpetuating bad men that can't fulfill your dreams, and you're ready to birth your man from your consciousness through your sacred desires into 3D, he will show up, he will align when you align with yourself. If you are ready for this, my sacred sister, click the link below, and I invite you to enroll yourself in the Twin Flame Awakening package, this special trio, as well as some juicy bonuses and goodies. This is a value of over $8,000, and I have crafted the Twin Flame Awakening package to suit the needs of a woman warrior who is ready to align with Twin Flame Love, is ready to do the work. This is not for women who are willing to stay victims, who are willing to keep chasing dreams, willing to wait. They're willing to just listen to guided meditations, hoping that he'll come through, but not actually do the deep work to unclog the pipes, unclog those Twin Flame Love blocks, to let go and let love. So click the link below and just tune in, feel in. Is this program right for you? Are you ready? Are you ready to awaken to Twin Flame Love? If you are, if you're ready to build a new paradigm from your heart, from your womb, from your soul, and bring him down into 3D, I guarantee that it will be better. It'll be better than living the fairy tale paradigm in the castle that you've been waiting for. It's going to be mind-blowing and pussy-blowing. Every day I get to wake up with my twin flame. I wake up and I hear amazing stories. I get emailed every week of new twin flame couples that we've match made, healed, and saved the struggles of so many women and men. And we even have star children being born, beautiful, gorgeous children that are going to, I believe, save the planet. Not everybody wants to have a child, but we all must think about the next generations. Do we want to pass on these patterns of pain and having the feminine be either shut in a box or free without her man? Oh, I'm so free, I don't need a man. That is bullshit. Yes, we don't need a man, but when we keep our men away from our power, it's like excluding them from the temple. It's like telling them that they're not good enough because we don't feel good enough to have our beloved near us. And I want to speak to those of you who are same-sex. You can just swap out the word man, woman. Divine love is what matters. And if we are not allowing divine love to come into our lives in a real deep, intimate way, having that mirror of love in our face, then we are hiding from love. There are times where it serves us to be single. It's important if you are choosing to be single to do the deep healing work, but why wait? Because when you align with your twin flame and your DNA codes activate, you become unstoppable. You become more powerful than you were when you were alone. You have more love and light to shine, and you start to convert others into being twin flame activators, those holding the love of the feminine and the light of the masculine. We get to be the love leaders, but it starts by doing the work within ourselves, and it can be terrifying. Old codes cracking off, converting into divine power that has not been accessed for thousands of years because we have been in chains until recently. But we are waking up, we are woke. It's time to claim our queendom and kingdom in the temple of the twin flame. So click the link below if you are ready to receive that deep next level of support that will position you on that throne for your twin flame king or queen. I'm Dr. Amanda Noelle. Thank you for liking and subscribing. It's my honor being your twin flame matchmaker, my dear. So much love to you. I will see you tomorrow in the next video. Namaste, namaste flow.